Hi. So you've just seen our worms in the worm bin?
Yeah.
And they look really interesting there. I think maybe we can make some worm habitats. You can take some worms home and observe them for a little while in their native habitat here. And then after you've observed them for a little bit, then you can turn them loose.
Okay.
Put them back into your garden where they can help our garden. We're going to open up our jars. I've already done some of the work for you. I've poked holes in the lid because the worms need what to breathe?
Air.
They need air, and they don't breathe through lungs like we do. They breathe through their skin, so they also need nice, moist soil to live in. So we're going to start by making a layer of this nice, moist soil. Here it is. Here's a spoon, and you want about an inch or so in the bottom. So you can scoop it up. Here's a spoon. Can you reach? Put a nice layer of soil in the bottom. You guys work so carefully.
Thank you.
And then kind of spread it out. And our worms like to eat anything that comes from plants. And so to make it kind of easy and neat, we're just going to use some oatmeal because oatmeal comes from grasses. So take a couple of fingers full. Yeah, okay. And then sprinkle that on top. This is for our worms to eat. Sprinkle, all right. And then we're going to put a little sand in. And this is just so you can kind of see the layers of soil. Because the worms, when they get into our ground, they move through the soil and they aerate the soil. Do you know what it means to aerate the soil?
No.
That means to bring air into it because the worms need to breathe and our plants need to breathe. Their roots need to breathe, so they need a little air, and the worms help us by aerating the soil. So make a little layer of sand. Oh, yeah, you are a natural. Okay.
I love this.
Okay, now you need another layer of soil, and you can make a nice thick layer of soil, maybe an inch or two thick.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to feed our worms. So what are we going to feed our worms?
Oats.
A few little oats. And I brought some other things that the worms might like. You know, when you make a salad, there's always those kind of
Leaves.
funny leaves that look a little flimsy and moldy and whatnot.
Yeah.
So and then I have some carrots and some sweet potatoes. So let's put a little of that in. You like sweet potatoes?
Yeah. I've never
I think
tried
the
it.
worms like
Potato.
sweet potatoes too. So just a little bit. Okay, so we've got soil, we've got food, we've got sand, we've got soil. What do we need next?
Sand.
More sand. All right, let's make another layer of sand. When we looked in the worm bin, we saw the worms don't like sunlight and heat. So they're gonna like to be someplace where it's cool and moist. So can you think of a place?
In my house.
Do you have a place that's kind of a little bit dark and a little bit cool? And
The basement.
the basement would be a great
The garage.
The garage might be a good place. Okay, let's put another great big layer of soil in here, and I think we'll be just about ready for our inhabitants. So this is going to be our worm habitat. But they're not going to want to be here for a long, long time. So scientists, you'll probably want to observe them for a while, kind of see what they do. Okay, oh, yours is looking perfect.
Lilian.
You might want to put a little bit of food and oats on the top, and I think you are ready for worms. Okay. You ready to see the worms? I don't see any worms. You see any worms?
I saw a worm right here.
Yeah, because the worms don't like
Sunlight.
sunlight, so they are hiding
oh,
out.
wow.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's like all in a ball.
They are. They're probably feeling kind of cold today.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and get you some worms here.
It's so weird.
Maybe 4 or 5 worms.
It feels so weird. I can't even grab them. They're so slimy. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're probably more worried than you are. How do you think they feel here, being picked up by some giant?
That one is already starting to dig down.
Yeah, get some more in there. We have lots of worms.
Come on, worm. I got it. Yeah, I got one. Put your head up.
Alrighty.
There you
They're
go.
going to be happy because you're going to take good care of them. And now once
I
you
can
get
pick this one
get
out.
3 or 4 worms, and then you want to give them a good little shower.
You're a
there.
big-
So,
Do I spray it?
Go ahead, give them a
I
good
feel
spray.
like one of them is dead. 2 of them are dead because they're not moving.
I think they're just being careful there. They probably.
Should I spray
Yeah,
too
give them
much?
no, it won't hurt. Give them a good drink. And then
Yeah.
you can put the lid on, and then we want to keep it nice and dark. So I have made some loops just out of construction paper. Okay. And then, when you're all through.
I see what it's digging. I see.
Yeah,
tiny
mine just started.
little-
My worm is just kind of hanging out there. It's not doing much, but you can keep these for a couple weeks and see what they do.
Thank you for teaching us how to make worm habitats. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Super,
Take good
super
care of your
fun.
good pets, your new pets.